I want to meet someone who's irreplaceable, bro. Like, because most women are replaceable.
Dope episode on the way. We've got Koja Anim, Natty Ranks, Nathan 5-star. I hope you lot enjoy this one. Boom. When you're bored and you ain't got nothing to do, yeah, like during that period, remember, like a lot of people were scared to come out their house. So I was just walking everywhere. Like, I'm like, right, the roads are empty. There's no one in the way. I was just like, I needed something to keep my mind going and to keep my mind away from falling into the trap like everyone else who was moaning at home and depressed. I was like, I ain't got no time for that. Like, and bear in mind, November, just before lockdown, I'd already got into that lockdown mode because my mum had passed. So I was already like kind of
isolated.
Yeah, isolated. So by the time lockdown hit, I was like, oh, I'm used to this. But I was like, you know, I'm not going to fall into the trap of every other person who's just so zoned out and moaning about this situation. So I was just like, right, you know, start running.
Yeah, it's like you can either find something new to do, or just sit there and wait, bruv. And sitting there and waiting ain't an option for me. It never has been, anyway.
Never has been.
So I feel like, to be really honest, ain't nothing new for black people.
Yeah.
We've been used to being told to sit down, blood. You get me, fam? Like, this started from at home when your mum would let you sit on the couch. You get me? Let's have plastic on it, fam. Alright? This ain't nothing new, guys.
That's it, the Jericho can't drip on the couch, you know? So good.
It's fastest Thursday.
How was it for you though, with like not being able to trim people at the shop?
Bro,
he was just offering us haircuts. Trim me yesterday, man.
I went.
Trying to fade man in his sleep. Fade man in his sleep, you know.
Pushing hairlines back.
Don't practice for your team.
People hitting me up. They're like, oh, Nathan, I know I can get a haircut. I know you're not busy. I know you're not busy. You're not at the shop, but bro, I came up with a plan. I said to myself, all right, cool. I'm not gonna be working, and when I come out of lockdown, I want to have something to show for it. That was a thing for me. I don't want it to be lockdown and have nothing to show for it. So I had my calendar, and I got friends that do engineering and things like that, and I thought, you know what? Let me just order some equipment, and let me just record like 3-4 tracks a day, straight through, and then the best track out of all of those tracks that I recorded, let me release a video. So I said to myself, cool, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all of that, come out of lockdown with a tune and release a music video. And I don't do music like that. Everyone that knows me knows I don't do music, but I set myself a challenge, and I thought, let me just do something different when I come out of lockdown, and I've done it. That was the thing for me. It
was a vibe, and I think, you know, it's just about not coming out the same person that you went into. You know, like you, it's embarrassing. I would think that's embarrassing to come out of lockdown and you're just the same brother that you ain't learnt nothing new. All this free time you've had in your hand, like, you know what I mean. You whatever you come out with, you've shown people what you do with the time that you have. To shit, I'm trying to say, and you know, you can feel in those times I feel sorry for myself. You know, in between, I think that's natural. I think it's honest, and I allowed myself to be in those moments. Do you know what I mean? Because one of my boys, Justin, he manages England under 15s football team.
Justin.
Family. So Justin was like, bro, I ain't doing nothing this month. I'm like all trying to be proactive. I'm not doing nothing this month. And that motivated me to be like, because I'm always trying to find something to do. Because, you know, part of it feels like, oh, I don't want to lose my relevancy. You might, you know. But yeah, bro, so for me, it's like just being able to just do nothing and be okay with that. Not feel like you got to force anything on yourself. Do you know what I mean? And end up putting crap things out there. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I learned how to edit. I learned how to do the sketches and all that other stuff. Because, bro,
you were trying out sketches out there. When I saw it, I was like, right, remember I messaged you. I said, right, keep them up. I said, right, keep pushing them. Because I said, right, this shit's funny. But I was like, it's a thing that I was thinking you was gonna do it from time. But now that you're on it, I was like, yeah, keep pushing out. Because I'm there just cracking up. I was like, yeah, Cole just properly learned how to film and edit it.
Bro, you know what it is? Because it's like, what are you gonna do when, like, I don't even know when everything opens again, if people are gonna be going out to comedy shows, like clubs like that anymore. Like everyone's laughing on their phone.
You don't know how things are gonna be.
Yeah.
Especially when they started to like slow it down a bit. We'll be in the bubbles, we'll go out, we'll be in the bubbles, everything's kind of separate. Then obviously when you actually did the comedy shows, it was from the cars first.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So everything's kind of different, you had to learn. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like throughout the lockdown, we definitely made the most of the time.
Absolutely.
Free time that we had. Do you know
Absolutely, the podcast kept us all sane.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a big release for all of us. The sketches. Do you know what I mean? And that brotherhood, man, just kind of like, you know, you've known me for years. It's like, do you know what I mean? Just to be with your brothers and just chatting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just going through stuff. And even times we might have even had friction with each other because of what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But we sit at the table every Sunday.
Yeah.
Without fail, you sit at that table and you let it out, bro. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And that's been very good.
That's what a lot of families are missing these days, you know. Everyone's on their phones, everyone's out and about. I don't feel like, I remember obviously growing up that Sunday was the day that everyone will come and eat. And everyone is usually like gathered by food.
Remember like back in the day, like on Fridays, you had Friends, you had all these TV shows, but the whole family would sit in front of the TV and you watch back-to-back TV shows on Friday night.
That's because everyone had one television. Let's put it out there. Right, cheers. We didn't all have 20-inch. You get me? And you're sitting there and two people kissing and you're sitting in front of your mum. You're there, like,
And you have to look in the ceiling.
yeah, your mum's like, what are you looking? Are you looking this? Bruv, man, I had to style it all out, fam. You get me? But it's been a engaging period. But again, whatever you put in, you're gonna get out of it. You know what I mean?
Talking about those times I used to watch like sitcoms and that. Yo, Chiz, what was the sitcom that you used to watch a lot? Because obviously your favorite one kind of growing up. Because we're talking about like My Wife and Kids. We're talking about Fresh Prince, all of that.
Yeah.
What was your kind of one that you would have missed, or you would try and record on Trouble or whatever?
You know what? It was between One-on-One with Flex Washington.
Yeah.
That was underrated, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like that was underrated because secretly people always mention it.
Yeah.
But it's never been rated as one of the main things. You know what I mean?
It's a proper follow One-on-One. Fresh Prince, obviously. Sister, obviously.
Sister.
Yeah. What else? I used to watch it. The maddest shows on Nickelodeon, like Sabrina the Teenage Witch and all them ones.
You know, before there was Trouble TV.
Yeah.
That's the Trouble used to reel them off.
Yeah.
You know it's a black channel because they call it Trouble.
That's so Raven.
I just clocked that just now, you know. The black channel had to be called Trouble, innit? Like I say.
All the black bro,
Fam!
you know.
They locked up the whole thing because
Cheeky, you know.
fuck me, blood.
Man, you forgot about that. That's so Raven.
That's so Raven.
You don't never catch that.
No,
Do you know what? She was such an amazing child and then a horrible adult, man. Just became a horrible adult, brother.
But this is the thing, fam. You know when you're exposed to the limelight and those decisions you have to make.
Things are rough from you, innit?
Yeah, blood. It's like deep. If we were given too much resources at an early age, we might destroy ourselves. I feel like you need balance, or you need the right guidance to kind of be able to survive in it. But you need to be able to survive in that world.
Going to what Cole just said about having a one TV. You know, it's funny you say that because when I go back to my family home now, one person in this room on the TV, next person in this room on the laptop, next person in this room on the TV, everyone's on their phone. So when I go check my aunt, I'm like, "Oh, where's everyone?" She's like, you know where they are? They're in their rooms. I'm like, everyone just literally always in their room. So I kind of make a thing that I try to see it like once a week, and even if it's just watch a Nollywood film for 30 minutes or a couple hours with her, we would just be sitting there watching it. And sometimes I'll see a movie that I like that is one of these random Nollywood films that we're there laughing and both of us like old people just fall asleep on the couch and get up and we start watching our own film. So it's a thing that I do that to make sure she don't feel left alone. But back in the day, like Cole just said, when we had one TV, we had no choice. If she said she wanted to watch EastEnders, the whole family's watching EastEnders.
That's what I think, like, even for me, like, my aunt is the closest woman to me, do you know what I mean? And this pandemic's been really bad because her and my uncle have been very scared about the whole thing as well. So even us going around them, it's all like, oh, you know, be careful and all that stuff. And I miss just sitting there with them and just watching something. Christmas was horrible because everyone had to kind of do their own own thing this year.
My aunt, yeah, the first 2 months, yeah, I used to drive down to Brixton and I'll sit in the car and I'll wind down the window and we're talking from the window to the front door. By the time the 3rd month came, she said, "Oh, come out your car, man, come in the house." Christmas, she was like, my other aunt was panicking and she normally does Christmas at her house. She's like, "Nah, this year because of the pandemic, blah blah blah." So my aunt was like, "I'm not missing Christmas." So I was like, "You know what, come over." So she's like, "Yeah, she's coming to my house." So she came over here and I was shocked because normally she would be the one who would be like, "Ah, nah, follow what the government." But she's like, "I don't care." She was out doing the whole lockdown. 7-year-old girl on her walks. She's like, "Yeah, I can't be stuck in the house."
You know my biggest nightmare? My biggest nightmare, blood, is dying following the rules. I ain't doing that like that.
Big fam.
I will not be dead following the rules.
But that's what
You hear me?
She's like, "I beat cancer. I beat a brain tumor. I beat all of this." Then you're saying, "Come on." She said to me, "Come on, cold and cough is going to kill me."
Imagine.
I was dying.
Imagine.
I was like, you know how funny that is.
You're gonna hear back. I'm gonna do some illegal shit.
I'm,
Yeah, bruv. On my last legs, I'm talking smack. I'm not gonna die following the rules. That's offensive to the whole being on the planet. To me, I'm going out in style, baby.
The youths that grow up in a pandemic, and all they've seen is masked people outside. All they know is their family, and then outside it's just masked people.
Yeah.
That's a madness, you know. But the moment these come off, it's
That's a joke though. You see, like even when things open and they say, "Ah, we don't have to wear no more mask," you know, there's going to be some people who are still scared that they're going to still be walking around with their mask.
I got an LV fucking mask, but you know, I'm not gonna rock that. Man's gonna be out here, bro. I'm standing there, in the dance, blood. Get me there. Put your number in there.
Look at that man jogging.
Put your number in there, blood.
Like a Mortal Kombat character.
You know it is, even the youngsters that are rolling around with the baddies and that.
Yeah.
They're thinking, "Look at
That's what I don't like.
That's been happening though.
I know, that's what I don't like. Big 30 degrees in a man's in a hoodie and robbing no bank. At least Rob do something. Do you know what I mean? Out here just at the picnic in the valley, blood.
You know, like, you said robbing no bank. You know, it's funny. Like back in the day, if you did go to a bank with a mask on, that button's getting pressed.
Yeah.
Now you walk to the bank, they tell you put your mask on.
Yeah, I'm standing there in the valley waiting for cashier number 4. Blood. I might as well checking on his savings. As I'm opening a new account and that, you get me?
Are you man getting the vaccine?
Hey, you know what? I tell you what, yeah, my granddad.
I won't even give blood. My black people won't even give blood.
Man, have you seen on the radio? Yeah, and I don't even listen to the radio too tough. Yeah, but recently I've been listening to the radio, and they'll put a black voice on it saying, "Guys, this is safe. The vaccine, it doesn't cause this. It doesn't cause this." And I'm thinking, blood, why? I don't know you. Why am I gonna listen to this? But it's mad how they put a black voice on there, knowing that obviously our demographic ain't listening to that. So they've obviously put the voice there so that we'll think it's like a familiar voice and go and do it.
What Buns kept on? So my man told me to get the vaccine. I was in the train station and I heard, "Hi, this is Jude Bellingham and I'm letting you lot know." I'm like, shut up, lad. Furthermore, England just fucking drew with Scotland, lad. Don't chat to me about that, lad. The last people you want to use is the England football squad, lad, to tell people to buy vaccine and they're not even winning games. I like.
Be like the vaccine slowed you down. That's why he ain't scoring.
My granddad said to me, "Yo, listen, if you want to come to St. Lucia to come check me, you gotta make sure you get your vaccine." And he said, "Listen, I know that there's risk, but if I go down, your pops has one, your uncle has one, we all go down together." I just
not the team death. Man's gonna just fucking bury a coach of people in the fucking 6 feet, you know.
Oh, and it had me thinking, bro, it's true. Like we all go down together, innit? Like, I
That's
can't be the last
in a
one.
coffin and that.
God. Nah.
Man, I put my hand in there. There should only be one Highlander. From the distract you, St. Lucia.
I was joking.
And you know what else has been going on in the have you lot had or heard of any relationships that ain't really lasted the pandemic?
Plenty.
Is it?
Plenty.
Because you lot are on top of each other.
Plenty.
For not the right reasons. You know what I mean?
Not the way that you want it.
Nah, you can't go nowhere, man. Going out to go and get. That's why everyone's going to get tissue and shit because they just want to get the
But
fuck out.
has it highlighted the fact that we are tolerant of each other because life gives us distractions that allow us to, you know, escape from that scenario to be able to appreciate it.
A lot of people are dating and passing. So best way to explain it is like, alright, one of my brethren broke up with his girl, and he works nights and she works days. So it's like the time that they bump into each other is usually between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
She's coming back from work, boom boom, he's gone. So the only time that they might have is the odd weekend. So they're not spending every single day with each other. Pandemic's hit now, you're stuck 24/7. You're starting to notice all
You gotta hear her whole day.
And it involves you.
Yeah, you gotta hear her whole day. You don't get the short version anymore because you gotta run out. Now you're like, yeah, man, you gotta run out to the bedroom. You get me? But yeah, it's a lot, man.
It's a lot.
But you know, there's certain things that hasn't even kicked in. For example, like a lot of the clubs, they're not open.
Yeah.
And now there's a lot of people that are in relationships in the pandemic where the girl's a party girl. She goes out every weekend. You know what I'm saying? You forget about that in the pandemic relationship until things are open again.
The guy's a party boy as well, and he's out every weekend. Then all of a sudden now his routines of Friday I'm at this dance, Saturday I'm here, Sunday I'm here,
But
done. So weekend
but
Now that things are starting to open back up, they're gonna start realizing that's like the relationships that have started in the pandemic.
Yeah.
that's why I said I ain't no relationship taking serious nothing during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I need my distractions back.
To see.
I need my distraction back. I need to be busy again.
Yeah.
I need to do all of that to be honest with how I feel about someone. Because we were talking about it earlier on, and I'm now at a space where, it's like finding someone that's irreplaceable.
Yeah.
When someone says, "What are you looking for?"
Yeah.
I've now got to a stage where the answer is, I want to meet someone who's irreplaceable, bro. Like, because most women are replaceable. They are, and they are.
Look into the camera when you say that, dog.
Is this 4K? Right? No, because they are. They are replaceable, bro. And even if I was to ask a woman, what's special about you, she's gonna tell me something that another woman's gonna say.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing about that is that everybody requires something different. So no one really has to change.
Yeah.
That's one thing I would say. No one has to change much because there's somebody that wants you the way you are.
Yeah.
But you gotta want that person too, and that's where the problem lies.
Yeah.
The person that wants you, that likes you the way you are, you don't like that
You don't like that
motherfucker.
person.
You're technically better than you.
There was a post I put on my thing on my story today, and basically it says something about the N word that are usually in your DM.
No, he discreetly tried to figure out the big thing, and he was like, 1, 2, 3.
No, just leave it out of the way, you know what I'm saying?
The meme basically said that the N words that normally fancy the woman and are in her DMs is never the one she likes. And the way I saw it, and I started busting up there, and I was thinking, right, on the reverse here, when I posted it, the girls who are writing essays in your DMs and saying that, raw, they want to give you the world and they want to give you this and that, when you just go click their top 3 pictures, like, it's just literally just a nothing else. Like, you don't even open it or take it out of the request section. You just leave it there.
You're thinking, right, is this my level? Is this my level? Is this what I naturally attract? That's mad though. That is mad. Can't even lie. That's mad. But one thing as well, people have been saving money in the pandemic. Some people have gone, oh, this is a good time to start a little hustle, grow it. But some people have been spending a lot. But
Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon was bad.
You think you're not spending because you're not out physically doing stuff, right? But technically you're at home and it don't, bruv, I ain't gonna lie. Instagram got me a couple times, blood. I'll be minding my own business, yeah. And advert comes up and goes, ooh, do you know this fridge has 4 lights? I'm like, my fridge don't have no motherfucking 4 lights. I need 4 lights in my shit. Buy that, Ross, straight away.
This fridge is so 2 lights.
And nothing wrong with my fridge, but this one's got 4 lights, blood. I need to have that shit. You get me? And that's what started to happen to me slowly. These men will tell you, Amazon, oh my God. If Jeff Bezos ever try and walk past me in the street, blood, I'm punching him up, blood. I'm sorry. I know you don't know me, but you need to know me. The amount of money I spent on Amazon, fam, it was rife.
Every time you check Coach, I gotta go downstairs, Amazon package.
But you know what? I was investing in my own production equipment. So you know, like I've been doing this for a long time. So now I'm at a stage where if I want to shoot a movie, bro, I can shoot a movie now. I've got cameras, lighting, I don't have to editing. I don't need to ask no one for nothing, fam. Do you see what I'm trying to say? That's where I was like, I've been blessed enough to be in a position where I can afford all of these things, especially during the pandemic. Let me just get all this stuff now. Let me learn how to use some of this equipment. Let me know who I need to use, X, Y, and Z. Do you know what I mean? So movies that I got coming out, I can produce them myself, shoot them myself, and put them out. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And that for me, that's a good space to be in now, because I like to have things in my control as much as possible.
Yeah, that's a freedom. Really like your own thing.
Yeah, because you know we're living in a world now where look at the people who are winning, right? Yeah. In generally speaking, right? Because not everyone winning is loud. Yeah, but generally speaking, those winning, all these music artists, bruv, they're not fuck labels, bruv. They're just putting the music out.
Yeah, straight.
They're putting the music out and earning all their P's, and they're earning M's, bro.
Yeah.
They're earning M's.
There's no need for the middleman no more.
No, that has to transcend into film, comedy, sports, all this stuff. Raheem Sterling left Nike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he started wearing plain black boots until he feels he's gonna sign a deal worth signing. Yeah. Because he realizes how much money we're making these people. Once the deal's done, the deal's done, innit? Yeah. You shop to say so they're probably wearing that, but they'll black it out.
He's gonna wear some Clarks with studs.
Yo, diamond studs, diamond studs, bro. You get me? But so yeah, I just think the world's changing. I think pandemic showed people, man, you gotta have passive income. You got to be able to be in control of your income as well. So all those people that had jobs and all that, and they just got sacked or redundant and all this other stuff. You know, it makes you think like, damn, like someone's able to just stop me from living.
Fam, there's a girl I know. She lives 10 minutes from here still, and she's a girl who's like natchy, bubbly, travels a lot. Like she likes the high life. She treats herself well. Designer bag, shopping, boom, boom, boom. Pandemic, so pandemic hit. Like you said, lost her job. It literally changed her from who she was. So a week ago was her birthday, and that was the first time I'd seen her post on Instagram since last year, March. And I trained one of her friends, and I was like, "Oh, what happened to my girl?" She was like, "Oh, when COVID hit, her mum's a nurse. Her mum was fear mongering her, had her trapped in the house. So for a whole year, she didn't come out of the house." I was like, "What the hell?" And she was like, "Right, you know how she's proper a bubbly person, travels a lot. Her losing her job and not having that lifestyle that she's used to, it just put it into a shell." I was like, "Whoa." Like,
but you know, there's a bit, not comfort, but it's like a lot of people were going through the same kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I actually feel like, you know, it's been ups and downs for everyone. But I feel like it kind of gave a lot of people a chance to reset. Do you know what I mean? Actually think, because you know, with the fast life, you're busy, you've got distractions, we're always doing stuff. So when you actually got the time to really deep, you can start to tune back into what your actual hobbies are. Not things that you're doing to impress other people or because your friends like doing. What do you like doing? What do you like to do with your free time? How do you like to keep yourself alive?
During lockdown, it showed me that before lockdown, I was too comfortable. I was too relaxed. I was like, you know what, every Sunday, I make money from locks, my weekly event. Then during the week, I'll be like, if I train a few people, I'm alright. Then what I'll do is like, randomly, if I train everyone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be like, you know what, this weekend I've got something to do. Thursday morning, I'm on my way to Amsterdam or on my way to Paris or somewhere random. Monday morning, I'm back. So I used to live just random for like a couple years. COVID hit now, and I was like, I was enjoying too much, but I wasn't getting as hard as I could. So once all of that's happened now, I built this quickly, started working. I remember like when I first bought them kettlebells there, and that I used to throw it in my boot, and just literally I put up a post and I was like, if you live within 5 miles of me, I'll still train you, but I'll train you in the park. But I was busy, but I was just like, I didn't take this as serious before. Now things have happened, I'm busier with this, my events are coming back. I started working on my app because I was like, it got to a point when I was doing 60 hours a week of people, I was like, I don't want to be working this much. Like, the money's good, but it's not worth my time. So I was like, how could I get the same money and cut down my time. So I have to put everything I'm doing on an app now and try to reach as much people as I can without having to overwork. So it's not about me working too hard now. COVID taught me, let me work smart. You get what I'm saying?
People hear self-employed a lot of the time and they think you're gonna have a lot more free time. It's fact.
No, because no, you gotta do everything.
Yeah.
You gotta do everything. Self.
There's no paid holidays.
Forget the self bit. You're by yourself.
And that's why it's good to work smart as well, because or else you end up working for the people. You end up being of so much of service that you end up working for the people, and then you realize that you left working for the people to work for yourself. And now you're working for your, your clients or whatever the situation may be.
You must get that where people will message you at random. Bro, is it possible where you can do this time today? I'm like, fam, it's a Sunday at this time.
Me and Cody do it sometimes.
No, I tell you what,
What's the point of him being our friend?
yeah, if you see him with no beard next week, you know why.